Hi, welcome to the virtual back to school night. My name is Miss Carrigan and I am your child's math teacher. Here's a little bit about me. This is my 5th year teaching at Riverhead Middle School. I can't wait for a fantastic year, both in class and virtually with your children. I live in Nassau County and I have a dog named Captain who's featured in each lesson. I love to go for walks, runs, and hikes with Captain. And I have put a picture of Captain on the bottom, and there's my Bitmoji. So you can contact me through my email, caitlin.carrigan@riverhead.net, or send me any messages through Google Classroom as well. Classroom supplies. So all students should have pencils to do math. Colored pencils and highlighters are not required, but they are recommended. We do a lot of activities when we're in class with colored pencils and highlighters, and I color code my notes a lot. So when I color code my notes, a lot of students like to color code theirs as well or highlight important information. So that's a great way for students to follow along. Scissors also could be great for activities. The calculator that Math 8 students need is the TI-30X calculator. It is a scientific calculator and it will be used both in class and out of class. So it's something that all students need. For algebra students only, algebra students need to get a TI-84 or TI-84 Plus graphing calculator. And I've provided pictures of what those calculators look like. So either one is acceptable. The TI-84 Plus calculator, one of them comes in colors and the screen's colored, and the other one's just a plain black and white screen. Classroom expectations. So we expect students to keep up with their assignments, ask questions, embrace mistakes and learn from them, give their best effort, be on time to class, come ready to learn each and every day, or be ready to learn online each and every day, and be a Riverhead Middle School student, which means we are responsible, motivated, and successful. So remote learning. This year, the schedule is going to be a little bit different than the schedule in previous years due to all of the COVID-19. So students will be in class for 2 days and then learning virtually for the next 4 school days. So while students are learning virtually, they must log in every day to take their attendance. So there will be a Google Classroom for attendance that students should be logging into every single day. They must watch the assigned lessons and videos. So in the Google Classroom, there'll be lessons and videos that students need to go on and complete. We gave students a calendar, so students are given a calendar that indicate which day they should do which lesson. This is going to help them with their time management skills and to help them so that they're not so overwhelmed, and it will help keep them on schedule so that they are prepared for when they come to class. After watching the video, there's a practice worksheet usually to complete. Sometimes there won't be, but I will always let you know in the video. And then you must fill out the Google form or slide that goes along with that practice worksheet. So that's so that they're submitting their work to me so I can give proper feedback and I can know that students are staying on task and keeping up with their assignments. So all of these lessons must be completed before the next in-class session. And students have their calendar to help them stay on top of this. So remote learning is going to be in the Google Classroom. We're going to have the video along with the assignment. And in the video, students should be taking notes along with a packet that they will be given. And this packet is also provided online. So they should be completing these notes and then completing the practice worksheets along with it. And always before completing any of the assignments, the video should be watched before completing the assignments. So it's very important that you watch the video always before. And you need to make sure that when you're completing your work, you are turning it in. So make sure to hit that submit button. And then here's a little picture of what it might look like on Google Classroom every day. So report cards and grading. Our grading policy is going to be 60% for graded assignments, 40% for practice assignments and participation. All of this will be considered both virtually and while we're in class. and full virtual students will get all of their work online. Assessments will come in a variety of formats this year, such as the quizzes, which is an online website, Google Forms, Google Docs, Google Slides, small activities or projects. Assessments will be given both in class and online, and full virtual students will receive all of these online. Here are some important report card dates for you to look at. Keep in mind that the first marking period, the middle of the marking period is October 9th, and the first quarter ends on November 13th. Here are some important dates regarding Picture Day. So here are the cohorts that when they will be taking their pictures, and then there's a day for virtual students to come in and take their pictures as well. So math. So one thing that we've noticed that parents ask is, how can I help my child? One thing that we found that was helpful was, can you read the directions to me? So if you ask your child to read the directions to you, sometimes that'll help because they just may not have read the directions fully. Getting started could be kind of challenging for students. So if you ask what the first step is, once they get the first step, a lot of times they're able to complete the rest. We are providing these videos online, so if you'd like to watch the videos along with your child, that could help you learn the material, and then you could be able to help your child more. And checking the Google Classroom daily, making sure that your child's staying on top of the assignments and completing everything that they should be. Please understand that any of these guidelines are subject to change due to all of the uncertainties and unpredictability with the COVID-19 pandemic. We're all in this as a team. It's challenging, but we're going to all work together to make this year a great one. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at any time. My email is below, caitlin.carrigan@riverhead.net. Thank you for attending the virtual open house. If you have any questions, feel free to email me.